Today is the 29th of April 2022. This is Chief Abundance coming to you from the continent of Africa. Yesterday we had our press conference. Technically, we didn't get to use the equipment because they were non-functioning. Hence the reason that the voice note was a bit low, and especially when the journalists are asking the questions, you could not hear. So that was the issue yesterday, because I see some of you were asking about the noise, they could not hear. But I think that the presenters, they were all clear, including myself, because I have watched the recording on Facebook, and it was very clear. So yesterday was another milestone where the information and there are some slight corrections that needed to be made also in the newspaper. You know, sometimes the newspaper just take the information, they don't fully understand, and they don't call you for verification before they print, because everybody wants to print the information first and then they will correct it. But it is very important that tax shows up in the media positively. Having been labeled as a scam over a year ago, have you seen any more information about tax is a scam? No, because they're all ashamed. They're all ashamed because they've never seen any cryptocurrency initiated like this, social programs like this, universal leadership structure like this. And so the norm that they were accustomed to, they did not see. Hence they say this was not going to happen, or we don't even have coins, because that's what they were saying. The coins doesn't even exist. Today, what can they say? You have your coins in your wallet. We have our own blockchain. We are creating our own exchange. And so we are beyond what they can imagine. And it's because we have good leadership that cannot be bought nor sold. You know, Mr. Abundance does not show up on an empty stomach, desperately looking for anything, because TAC doesn't need any one of us. All of us need TAC, including the countries. TAC doesn't need them, and that is the truth. Cryptocurrency doesn't need the countries. The countries need cryptocurrency. That is why we have Central Africa, the DRC, Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador, Antigua and Barbuda, the United States of America, the Great Britain, Russia, Ukraine. All of them now are grappling. Venezuela, to save the economy. So cryptocurrency does not need you nor I. Get that in your head. Because if you understand, just as you don't need your politicians, you don't understand that concept. Your politicians need you. But the way how they craft the narrative, you now are operating at their behest and mercy, when it's supposed to be the other way around, because you are the one that hires them. And so you found yourself clueless and helpless. So I can speak, and that is what I can tell the official when I meet them. I said, TAC does not need you. TAC does not need your country. I can say it, and I've said it all the times. They must understand that there is a new dawn, a new financial system that has rules without rulers, and that they no longer have any control over the amount of money people can make in this industry. And that's what it is. And so now I turn back my attention to the offer that was made to the global community of Taccians. And you that are trading and are still dumping your coins, even at 25 cents, 30 cents, it's still dumping. Do you think that I can bring in an investor of 53 million to come and buy these coins at that price, you will be wiped out. You will be wiped out. The whole idea was, when institutional investors, and I'm going to let you know what was the strategic plan I have for the institutional investors, because I know that they will be coming. They have come in the past. They will still come. They will still come. And so this was the plan. The plan was, because they're not going to go to the exchange and buy that amount of coin. No, institutional investors do not operate that way. They look for the CEO. They want their coins to be delivered to them in a secure manner, unknown to anybody. And so they will seek the CEO out. And behind closed doors, they will negotiate the terms and conditions. And then they will deposit their monies, and the coins will be transferred. And you, in the community of Taccians, would not know anything. You would not know anything. But I do not operate like that. You would not know anything. TAC would have already been sold out, and you wouldn't even know. I just want you all to understand that you're dealing with a different type of leadership here. And that is what TAC was intended to create, a different type of leadership that does not capitulate at the first instance. Somebody come up and offer you, you're ready to give them yourself and your children with it as cushion. Isn't that what leaders can do? They give away our resources. They sign ridiculous contracts that bind us and our children in debt for generation. And that is what you're accustomed to. And that is what you want to happen in TAC. That is what you want. If you hear some of the cry of the leaders, they are people with sight without vision, always in a mode of begging. TAC is putting you on the defense, on the offense. That's it. And so my strategy was, as the institutional investors come and bought their coins behind closed doors, then I will now clear the coins from the exchange. Now, if I do that today, it will be an injustice to a lot of you who have your coins now on the exchange for nothing. I can't even do it, because there will not, number one, there will not be enough coin on the exchange for me to buy. That's number one. Because at the price at it is going, it's nothing. Less than 100,000 can clear all those coins on the exchange right now. It's nothing. And so what the mission and the vision of TAC was meant, it will not realize its mission and vision. And that is why I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And you cannot blame me, because I'm not the one trading. You are the one trading and dumping your coins. Even at $1, even at $10, it would have been too low for me to engage those investors. I cannot engage investors at that level to buy your coins from the exchange for even $10. It would not do you justice. What $10 can do for you per coin? How can it change your story and to leave a generational footprint? And so we need to understand that there's monies there that people are willing to spend. They're willing to buy your coins that you have now at 18 cents as 18,000. And so I bluntly told the institutional investors 2 nights ago that I cannot and will not engage you as you will desire, because the coin is not at the appreciative value that it should be, and I cannot engage you. I told them a small fraction at this time I may consider, and say may consider, but to engage the investor at this time, it's suicidal. Taccians, what are you selling now for 18 cents? You could be getting 400,000 right now. If that was the case of TAC, I could have invited the investor with few of our leaders in the country that they're recommending, and the transaction is done. And all those coins are now cleared from the exchange. Put you in a position. This is what has been presented to us, but my hands are tied because of your lack of vision, because that is what it is nothing else, lack of vision. You are conditioned into poverty. And even though TAC was meant to take it from Egypt, you may have left it physically, but spiritually and psychologically, you're still in Egypt, because that is your mentality. What do we do? Do we turn down this investor and say, we're sorry, the Taccians, they don't know what they're doing? Because don't think that investors like that come to the abundance coin that for nothing. They already studied what we're doing. They already look at our foundation. They look at our social programs. They look at our Afro-Caribbean Cup of Nations. They look at our rollback malaria. They look at our international Afro-Caribbean musical trade, and they say, wow, if these people are able to do it, our radio and television, if these people are able to set up these things on a global scale, they have a coin that they don't understand their value. They have a coin that could shoot up to 1 million, but they don't understand it. So before they understood, let us buy them out. That is what they're doing. They say, let us go in and wipe them out. So when the day comes, we still be on top. We still be on top. That is the idea. And so how do I engage, Tiasha? I'm waiting for you now. A lot of you say that, Mr. Abundance, you don't know what you're doing. Mr. Abundance, you need to look to this. Mr. Abundance, and I said to you, I will not copy and paste, because that which was given to us under inspiration and are divinely guided. Today is a proof. As I speak to you, it's a proof that your visitation of perpetual wealth has visited you like the 10 virgins, and it met you unprepared. And you are appearing ridiculous. Today, I could have deposited $500,000, $1 million in some of your account and said, give me your coins. But I can't do it because you don't have coins. You don't have coins to sell me. And so I would also look ridiculous like every one of you. You're talking about you want money to feed your children. I said to you, be patient. What will happen in TAC will become a mystery. You will see it and wonder. I told you that already. Last year sometime there will be shock and awe in TAC. The moment has arrived. Just like Noah preached for 120 years and they laugh. A lot of you in the Taccian community, not only did you laugh, but you also went to sleep. You turn your back on TAC because it does not have the flair. It's not promise you any hype. Because we have to even tell some of our leaders, do not promote TAC as a get-rich-quick scheme. There's no hype in here. TAC white paper is enough to blow your mind. That is what our director of the French territories continue to say. Director N4. N4 said, Mr. Abundance, as I read the white paper, it's blowing my mind. I wish some of you leaders would take a good look and read and digest and understand the white paper. Then you will understand what we have in TAC. It is unique. And so now that the man you say that don't know nothing, don't know what to do, now the time comes, it meet all of you unprepared. So I am waiting. I am waiting until I'm satisfied that when I confirm with the investor, all right, we can only do 5 million or we can only do 10 to 10 million. I'm sorry, because what you're doing must be in line with our vision and our mission. If it is not in line with our vision, I will not accept one dime. I told her already I'm not desperate. I tell her money is not the issue here. This is the future of money. Bitcoin was slaughtered many times by countries and institutions. Look at it today. I told you it shall repeat itself. And a greater than Bitcoin is here, but we do not know it. And so I am now waiting on you, Taccians, to get your act together, because you still want to lead and you're still leading, even though I told you hold, buy and hold, and allow abundance to lead, even in this critical time. When the investors are knocking, I am ashamed to even tell them the price of tack. I am ashamed to tell them the price of tack. Because what is that? They're ready to actually buy it up. But I am saying, I am holding back. I am the one that is now stalling the negotiation. I am now begging and buying for time and asking you to wake up in the house of Taccians. We're talking about generational wealth. We're talking about creating Afro-Caribbean community, university, medical university and hospitals, food production. This is it. This is it. The time has come. We own our own blockchain, our own exchange. We are burning 97.5% of our coin, which means the platform is set to take off. Oh, Taccians, will you still go down in history having the greatest opportunity and certified as the greatest failures that the world has ever seen? Because that is what it is. You said Abundance don't know what he's doing. Some of you say, Mr. Abundance is a scam. He took our money and he ran off. We have lawyers, we have police, we will arrest him. Am I running? Do I look like I'm hiding? It is your ignorance and lack of understanding that puts you in that position. And the leaders are around you. They are no better, because they are all living from hand to mouth and scarce to want. And so they join the desperate bandwagon. Continue looking for every chain that pass with shiny objects, with instant gratification opportunities to put you in. Some of them are not even establishing tack, but they already introduced you to 6 and 7 other opportunities. That is what is going on. Now the time has come for you. When Tiger Woods' name is called, what comes to mind? I've said it already. When Michael Jackson, Dangote names are called, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, when their names are called, what comes to mind? People know them from what they are successful in. But you think that you can wander as a wandering generality and achieve greater than your past or your present. You're lying yourself. And so here I am, the one that you say that don't know, is begging you to wake up and take this opportunity serious. Because I'm waiting on you, Taccians. You think I'm going to introduce this multi-billionaire to 18 cents, $1, $5, $10? No. I will be doing you an injustice. And so wake up.